Alright friends, back with another Datsun 510 video. Where you guys left off, or the previous video where I left off, was a Datsun 510 had the twin SU carbs installed, and I thought it was running fine. It seemed to be running fine, but then no, alas no, it wasn't running fine, and unfortunately there was a fuel leak, but then also there was a major coolant leak as well, which I included because it happened after the fact. I closed out the video. I was like, yeah, it's running great, and then it split. So I've actually got that fixed now. I did that off camera. It was a really simplistic fix. So it wasn't really worth showing. I just put more sealant on, basically, and touch wood, it's now fine. Like it's actually fine. I took it out for a test drive last night. The reason why I did that was because I know it's a YouTuber thing to do like dramatic stuff, but like, oh, take it out for a test drive and it blows up. But I didn't want to do that. Like, I don't like dealing with that kind of stress. I want to take it out for a test drive, confirm it's good, then show you it working. So I took it out for a test drive and it ran pretty damn well, to be honest. There does seem to be a bunch of fluid coming out the exhaust. Not quite sure what's going on there. It may be that there's too much oil in the SU, the pot at the top. I'm not 100% certain, but today's a special video because one, I'm going to take it out and show you, but two, I've got to install some stickers. I know you're like, what do you mean stickers? Look, guys, are you a car guy? If you don't like stickers, like what's wrong with you? So these were made and sent to me by a friend of the channel, and also he has his own YouTube channel, Jake. So Jake the Peasant. I'm going to leave a link to his YouTube channel down below, because he has his own Datsun 510, and we are obviously in the Datsun 510 owners group together. So he's made these actually for, well, from what I can tell, most people that have a Datsun 510 in that group. And so these are going to go on the car, because why not? Like, how cool. So we're going to put these on the car on the, I don't know, rear quarter window, I'm guessing. And then, yeah, I'll take the car out and show you it running. Well, actually, I'll show you it starting as well, actually, in a minute. Well, let's do that now. Let's pack these up and then show you the car. CC and Jasper update. CC's coming into season because he's not fixed. She has to have a barrier, so she's got the nappy of shame on, which doesn't seem to mind them, to be honest. And he's very intrigued. CC's now his best mate, it seems. But yeah, here she is. I took her to the car wash, gave her a clean. Doesn't even look like it because, well, because it needs a proper clean and polish and stuff, but never mind. Let's just get it started and let's just show you. There is also a blow out the exhaust as well, so it's split at the back, which is a bit annoying. But you can see all the shit coming out. You see? Obviously it dries up and it becomes this sort of sooty mess. I don't know what that is. But I mean, it really kicks back all the way to the gate if you give it some woomph. It's a bit annoying. I don't know what it is. You know, again, it could be the twin SUs. It's very fuely in here, but how amazing is that as a startup? It's ran today, but we're talking hours ago. It just runs. It's so nice. Oh, actually, yeah, let's see. I don't know what that is. It's quite annoying. But anyway, whatever. Let's show you it running nicely. There you have it. Runs pretty well, I think. So no more coolant leaks, no more fuel leaks, and it's clean. The engine is cleaner. But what I'm thinking, this stuff here, I've been told not to worry about it, but I am worried about it, obviously. But I think it might be in here. There might be overfilled with oil, and sometimes that seeps into the combustion chamber. I don't know. I need to put a vacuum on here. But I'll do that another time. It's fine. But she runs really well. Oh, that's a smooth idle. Very, very smooth idle. The only thing I could think of... See it again, there you go, you see it now, look. That. It's only happened since I put this exhaust on. The other thing I think it might be, and I hope it's not, is it might not be sealed around those coolant holes. Now if that's the case, that's not good. It's not good either, because I've got to take the carb off then, and I don't really want to take the carb off, but whatever. But yeah, you can see it here, it's coming out here as well. Well, barely, I mean I can see it. Just puffing away up there, annoyingly. All that new power with this twin carb setup. But there you go. So successful. We will take it out in this video. We will show you it because it is much faster. And I'll just give it a quick blip as well so you can see how responsive it is. Again, more shit out the exhaust. Anyway, point is, she's good, nice and responsive, no leaks, solid. Let's get these stickers on. Who doesn't love a good sticker? Well, a clean looking sticker. Happy with that. Same both sides. UK 510 owners. This year will actually be a really unique year for 510 owners in the UK. Why do I say that? Well, there'll be more than a few cars actually working and on the road, which means hopefully we'll be able to get them together for a car meet of only 510s. No, in all seriousness, there's actually a fair few of these now in the UK, and a lot of them haven't been on the road, but it's looking genuinely likely like there's going to be a fair few of them. Probably about 5, I think, which is enough for a club stand at car events and car meets. So it's going to be really cool. Like I think it's going to be an exciting year for car shows, and I want to get this car to as many of them as possible. But anyway, I've got to go do some work. When I've got a spare minute, I'm going to take this out and I'm going to show you how it drives. Alright, so as promised, this is going to be the drive part of this video. I've literally just got doggo treats. Come on guys. So yeah, I'm going to go get a haircut now. So we're going to give these guys a treat. There you go. Right. Anyway, let's go start the Datsun, take it for a test drive, see what you guys think of it. Yeah, let's go. Okay, so still getting some weird fluid out the exhaust, but okay. What can you do? Who knows? I don't know. But let's start her up. Well, actually, let's try without feet or anything. Oh, so smooth. So smooth. I will try and get them tuned, the carbs, but it is bloody good. Whatever it is, it's so much better than it was anyway. Let's put it that way. Can't remember if I put this down or not. Yeah, I did. Ah. Love it. What a cool car. It's come together so quickly from what it was. A bit smelly. That's old cars for you. May have got a fix for the back part of the exhaust as well. Another, well, basically Jake, who I mentioned in this video earlier, said he's got a back part of the exhaust that I could take. His old one, Not quite sure whether it'll work, whether it'll marry up or not, but I'm sure we can, I don't know, I'm sure we can do something with it anyway. Who knows? But yeah, there it is. Nicely started. Lock that. Still need to fix the door card properly on since I installed this new door, and I still need to align the door as well. But I need to fix the door handle and window winder because they're obviously still off. But I do have actually other door cards which I could put on, which are on my old one. I'm undecided on whether I'm going to do that yet. But anyway, I'm rambling. Let's get the car out, let's get it driving, and I'll pick back up when I'm actually driving the car. All right, so we're here, just making sure the mic's on. Just driving now, obviously. It's nicely warmed up. Yeah, we're nice and warmed up, and sounds great. It's so much more alive, so much more alive. And you know what's funny, right, is the gearing feels better as well. I remember before I was talking about the fourth gear just feeling like absolute garbage. And it's a 1-to-1 gear or something like that. So I remember just being like, oh yeah, it feels crap, it feels so slow. This is not a slow car now. I mean, obviously, objectively it's a slow car, but it doesn't feel like a slow car now. And it's only, you know, a 1.4, but it feels great. I still, you know, I'm not 100% on the idle yet. I'm not 100% on the throttle position in terms of how responsive it is. There's a little bit of fine tuning that needs to be done. I think it might be better with some new springs on the throttle, you know, on the standoffs, on the carbs. I think it needs to be balanced between the two of them, you know, the front and rear carb. I don't know, but it is running really well. I think it's great. I think it's absolutely brilliant. It's exactly what it needed to be. There is so much more power now. Like it's very responsive. I do wonder what it's going to do for fuel though. I wonder how rich it's set. I don't know, because this was a carb that was you know, on my Thailand engine, right? So for those that aren't aware, that have not been following, I previously had a Datsun 510 that I imported from Thailand, and the reason why I've got so many parts and the reason why this build has been so quick is because I took a lot of the parts off that car because it got scrapped. Now the engine was solid, the engine was good, the carbs were good, the gearbox was good, all those things were good, but I don't know what, I have no idea how this carb has been set up. It may be too rich. I'm not sure. I mean, it's obviously dealing with Thai fuel. Maybe that's shitter. I honestly have no idea. So it's a bit of a guessing game at the moment with a lot of this stuff. But at the moment it's running good. I think I'm going to run it for a little while, then I'm going to check the spark plugs, see what state they're in, because that'll be an indication of you know, how lean or rich it's running. That's always a good indication, so I'm probably going to do that. I'm going to try and balance it, but it runs really well. You know, we're going to drop down a third. We're in a fast zone, 60 zone, and it gets up to speed really nicely. Like it's no slouch now, and it sounds great. You know, it sounds brilliant. Love it. Just saw a I don't know what that was. Old Honda, I think, that just passed me. Epic. But it gets up to speed, I don't know, seconds quicker than it did. And obviously this is all a guesstimate. I actually have no idea. And you know, maybe I should have done a before and after, but I just wanted to get it done, you know. I'm documenting what I'm doing with the car. I'm not doing it to make content, if that makes sense. If I was doing it to make content, I'd do it before and after, and I'd spend more time on it, but this channel doesn't earn money, obviously. Which, side note, the t-shirts are coming very, very soon. I've got an order in, so they're coming. Corolla t-shirts and Datsun 510 t-shirts. And the Corolla is going to be a surprise. You are going to love it. And I bet you anything they're going to sell out. I bet you anything, because they are such a cool design. So, yeah. My thoughts on it overall, it drives so well. Like, it feels great. This is a really nice car to drive. And it's ready for summer, you know. It's ready for summer. And it's only going to get better, guys. You know, like, this car is going to be painted in winter. Next year, it's going to come back. It's going to have the 5-speed put in it. You know, it's going to have my old engine put in it, which I'm going to go through and make sure that's better as well. Make sure that's good. I'm going up a hill now. Let's test the carbs. I'm just in 4th gear. Let's accelerate. Let's see how we go. We are actually accelerating in 4th gear. This is good. This is surprisingly good. Oh my God. The Ford Cougar behind me hasn't overtaken me. We're doing well, guys. We're doing well. We're still accelerating up a hill in the Datsun 510 in 4th gear. That's amazing. I know it sounds dumb, but this car wouldn't have done that before with that A15 carb. Not in 4th gear. No, I would have had to have dropped it. That Ford behind me definitely would have overtaken. It's great. It's a really great car. There's a few more things that I think I will do to it, though. The heater is really not good. It's not very efficient. I think it definitely needs to be replaced. And I've done that. You know, I've done the heating on my Corolla. I can do that again on this. It'll be easier on this because I will literally reuse a lot of the buttons that I've already got. And I'll reuse a lot of the like power sources and stuff. I won't have to tap into things. I'll just have to fix where it's going. But it's really not good. Like, the heating, I mean, I've got it on now and I can't really feel it. And, you know, it's just not very efficient. So I would like to do that, I think. The Ford is now overtaking me. They've had enough. Probably had enough of the smell, to be honest. It does smell a bit. But anyway, whatever. So yeah, so I think I will do the heating. I am going to take the whole dashboard out eventually and repaint it. I'm going to refinish it in a 2K matte black. Because it's a beautiful dash. It's in great condition, right? The actual plastics are brilliant. Just need to be gone over, just repainted. I think I will also, I don't know, maybe add a tack. I'd quite like a tack, I think. And I will replace the actual dash pad. That needs to be replaced. But you can buy them relatively cheap for about 100 odd pounds, something like that. Quite cheap. So it's a good car, guys. It's solid. I love it. This is the build that I always wanted with my other Datsun 510. And again, there's more stuff that I've just remembered. I've got new carpet for it. I bought carpet for my red Datsun, right? So that's going to go in here. I won't reuse my headlights that I had. I don't think. I've changed my style since then, so I won't reuse them. So there you go. It's great. I love it. I adore this car, and it's only going to get better. There's loads of little things that I need to do. You know, when it comes back from paint, I'm going to put my old bumpers on it because they're in better condition. It means I'll keep these and get these refinished. So I'm constantly reusing the parts that I took from the old Datsun and then using it to improve this one, but also whilst keeping this one on the road. And that's the main thing, you know, like what I've learned about what I have learned about project cars, and me and project cars anyway, specifically, is it going to pull away? Pulls away just on clutch. Anyway, sorry. It's me being really tentative then. What was I saying? What I've learned about project cars, sorry, is I have to keep driving them. I can't be a perfectionist. I've got to drive them, I've got to enjoy them. If they're off the road for too long, I don't love them anymore. And that's the issue with the pickup truck. I don't love it anymore, I hate it. It is a noose around my neck and I hate the truck. Now, it doesn't mean when it comes back I'm gonna hate it. When it comes back and I get to drive it again, I'll probably love it. But I need to not be a perfectionist. You know, this car's not perfect. But I'll tell you what, it's fucking cool. Excuse the language if you're watching with kids. Sorry. It's bloody cool. It's a bloody cool car. So, yeah, I just need to enjoy them for what they are for now. So anyway, that's the video. This was quite a long section. I hope you enjoyed it. She's great. She's brilliant. I love it. And it's only going to get better. If you like this car now, oh my God, guys, it's gonna get so much better. I'm still undecided on wide arches. I don't know. I love the look, but I do like this. I love the way I really do like the way this car looks. So I don't know. I don't know whether I will go for arches or not. Honestly, I don't know. Now, I will do a road trip in this car now with these carbs. I'm going to go back to where I went before, the 170-mile round trip. And I'm going to check how much it uses now I've got these carbs installed. Because I think that'll be interesting. Before, I was getting just under 32 miles to the gallon. I don't think I'll be getting that now, but I think it'll be fun to check. But anyway, there you go. I've rambled enough. I hope you're as happy as I am. I hope you enjoyed this test drive. Bit of a more chilled one. It means I can actually get this video out literally a week after the last video as well. And I've got some updates on the Corolla coming because I need to do some bits on that as well. And those that are going to Caffeine and Machine this weekend, not the weekend you're watching it, the weekend just before I'm filming it, you would have seen this car because I'm taking it now to Daikoku weekend at Caffeine and Machine because it's going to start making appearances places. So anyway, there you go, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Hit subscribe, give the video a like, and definitely share it. Let's help grow this channel. Let's get this channel growing in 2025. Let's get it going. Cheers, take care. Bye now.